So I failed, but for good reason. So if you haven't been following along, I went on a fast for 4 days, or should I say almost. I've been posting every single day about what's going on in my body during this fast and what the sort of motivation behind fasting is and all the benefits. Now, when I woke up this morning being the 4th day of the fast, I had a headache, which can be expected sometimes when you're fasting. I also felt very nauseous, dizzy, and my legs felt quite weak. So I did a little research into this just in case, because unfortunately I haven't got the facilities to have a medical supervisor or anything like that, which is probably a wise thing to do if you're really going to push yourself on something like a fast. So I did the research, and it could be hypoglycemia, where there's really low glucose levels in the blood, which is something you definitely don't want to have. It can have really severe effects like suddenly becoming unconscious or even ending up in a coma, or worst case, death. Now, it is very unlikely after 4 days of fasting that this will be the case. I probably wasn't hypoglycemic, but with these things, if you're not under medical supervision, you need to be very careful, which is exactly what I was. So we actually, in the end, reached 86 hours, so 3.5 days of fasting. In that period, a lot of autophagy would have occurred, which was my primary motivation behind the fast. Ketosis might have been underway, where the body takes your fat stores to the liver and converts them into ketones, where they are then used as fuel for your body instead of glucose. When doing a fast, you can never be too careful. If you're pushing yourself, be very aware how you feel. If you're not under medical supervision or in some way measuring your body during the fast, then please be very careful, just like I was. Now, I think in the future when I do these fasts, I think 3 days is a good amount of time personally for me. In the future, I might push myself a bit further and hopefully have some form of medical supervision. But otherwise, I hope that a lot of my DNA has been repaired and recycled, which is the primary aim of the fast. And I hope you guys have gained some knowledge following along with the multiple posts I've done on this fast. But please be careful, always stay hydrated. You can have things like black coffee and such when you're fasting, just get a little bit of taste because it can be very hard otherwise. But otherwise, stay really hydrated, keep your electrolytes up, and make sure you have some form of accountability, because otherwise you're probably going to fail. So 86 hours, we managed something. If you want to follow along for more content on well-being and also habits and productivity, then click on my page, give me a follow, and also check out my YouTube channel, following the link in my bio.